Look at this rejection, man. At what point it has shown rejection from? This is the weekly fairly gap high. Should not have to show rejection from here, by the way. And showing rejection from this range, we cannot deny that it maybe it has to keep this high, because this is a weekly fairly gap high, and it could just roll down from here all the way to this monthly low, or maybe trading inside this whole weekly fairly gap. Cannot deny this. If you could just go to all of these price action on chart, the way this is bearish divergence, these highs very close to each other, and overall we're still bullish. This is the previous bottom I am at. This is my bottom on chart, and this is my bottom on chart. So could we? It has to go toward upper side. 30-minute time frame. This should be your bottom, by the way. So a couple of things I'm really in concern with the market to continue to be bullish from here all the way to 94.18185, because of all of those local highs we have in, and then if you could just this, but RSI is showing a weakness on charts. This is clear. The previous creating this high of do go down. This is the previous low. Failed to go down the previous low, which means that this bearish divergence seems to me invalid. Why it failed to go to below the previous low, and this is the 4-hour time fairly gap as well. And overall, if you could see in here, we have seen yesterday a bullish price action after the new day opening, a choppy session in the morning session. After that, a complete choppy Asian session, London session, choppy session as well. Maybe it is possible that so far this morning session market remained choppy as well. But the way as we're bullish on charts, I am leaning bullish right now, anticipating that it should have to disrupt all of those previous highs this way, and then maybe try to go to this 95.9k as well, which is this weekly fairly gap high. So far everything more of like aligning that it wants to go toward upper side. This 4-hour time frame fairly gap. Market has respected this 4-hour time frame fairly gap. Look at this wick. Leaning bullish right now, 1-hour time frame as well. Look at this, the way it has closed up above 30-minute time frame. We could see yeah, and a 15-minute time frame as well. This is my bottom if it has to go toward upper side on the charts. I'm leaning bullish right now, but there is only one thing I'm in a more of like concern thinking about on charts. Market is showing a rejection. If you could just see this price action in here from yesterday to this range in here, this is a sideways price action from the market at what level? This is the weekly fairly gap high. Sideways price action. Why it has shown sideways, showing sideways or choppy price action at this range? This is already a sign that it could just roll down as well from here toward low levels. So maybe it could disrupt those highs, then go down. Maybe just roll down as well from here. So far, I'm leaning bullish right now at the moment, considering or expecting from the market to go toward upper side on charts. This is my bottom. I'm not confident on these lows. These lows could be knocked off, but um, this is this 5-minute time frame fairly gap as well. In here, look at this. If it closed like this, or yeah, so this is this. So we have, this is my bottom. These are the low highs on charts. So I'm anticipating this is my, for bullish case scenario, if it has to go toward upper side, let's see market not to go below this low and try to be bullish from here. This time it has to try to break this VWAP. leaning bullish, but I'm pretty much in a more of like concern about this for a second as well, that it is it is very choppy for now. Maybe this session may remain choppy. If it remains choppy at this range, and we have seen that from yesterday to till now, Asian session, London session remain choppy throughout this at this weekly fair value gap high, it could just roll down as well from here. Maybe disrupting those highs, then go up, maybe just roll down. If it has to, for example, if it has to, well, no. So yeah, I prefer to be to watch out the market on one sided, maybe bullish or bearish. Being in a wrong, it's fine for me, but when it is like bullish or bearish, I do not want to be, because things are very complicated when you anticipate bullish or bearish all at once. So so if I'm bullish right now, look at it this yeah, the third thing is like choppy session as well, because there's news coming up. So PCE, price index, inflation expectations, so more like inflation is coming up at 3 p.m. Friday, so we have to be leery on that as well. So look at this. I want to see this time it has to disrupt these two highs. Continue, should not have to show rejection from VWAP. Let's see. we have to be pretty much leery on charts right now because these candles are very slow right now, and it's 11:16. Have to be leery. Slowing down at this range is just the one thing that is telling me we may not go up toward upper side, but I'm still believing bullish. Cannot deny this. A 5 minute time frame is already telling us, yeah, it wants to go toward upper side, but I'm asking myself, like, okay, can I buy right now? I cannot buy right now because stop loss is not defined yet. Cannot deny this is another lower high as well. Look at this. This should be your bottom, by the way. This one on 15-minute time frame. Because it's a time frame, everything is aligning that it should have to go to the upper side. Just leery about this VWAP. I do not want to be infantile about charts, watching charts. So far is good. This is good. I wanted to see, yeah, this previous high and this price section in here, all the way in here. I have not. You can already guess that I'm not even anticipating any trade as well. So so my um it is for now, it is mundane for me to push buttons, and I do not want to be conundrum about uh, right now moment, which could be bullish, bearish. So this is good, by the way. If you could just see in here, it's 11:21. So I wanted to see, it should have to respect this VWAP. Market should have to respect this VWAP, and then if at this range, if it give me a lower high, not to go below this low, a lower high, I will draw a trend line like this. I will draw a trend line from here like this. I will anticipate this could be on my bottom, and maybe we'll be looking to buy, but so far I'm pretty much leery. and you cannot afford to be in front of the just considering you put too much emphasis on um, just I think on trading you should have to be put so much emphasis on either one side. You cannot be to have I would say make the things conundrum considering if at a given moment it could be bullish or bearish. So there's always like three possibilities: bullish, bearish, or chop. You have to know the most difficult is like a chop. You have to try your best to avoid these kind of price action. Just watching and observing, considering what could be the reason for the market that it could remain chop is today. Today seems to me more of like chop. Very slow, very very. You will see they will be hardly a volume on order books. Very slow order will be coming up, and maybe for now it could be bullish from here. You cannot deny, but um, so far it is it's really choppy to me. And in these kind of days, you have to try your best to avoid and not to push any kind of buttons. Maybe just look for a quick scalp, one trade. You know this is a choppy session. You are out from charts. You have not taken any trade. You have done a great job. So look at this. So I wanted to see this high should have to be knocked off. This is lower high. It has given us. It kept this fail gap open, which is good. So this high I wanted to see should have to be knocked off now. And if this high knocked off, I wanted to see all the way disrupting all of those local highs, and then look at this after this high, as it is very slow. That's why I'm considering this. Um, After this high, we have this is the previous high, which is quite far from the price. I can because it is very slow, choppy. I'm anticipating it to just maybe disrupt this high, remain chop, and all of a sudden roll down as well. And I have seen that when market remain choppy or sideways, it tends to roll down. Tends to roll down. So I wanted to highlight this as well. After that, so if for example this previous size is knocked off, I wanted to see market should have to be aggressively going toward upper side, disrupt this side as well. It should have to show aggressive price action, bullish price action from charts all the way to all of those highs. This could be your stop loss for now for just this high. Let's see. Let's see. I'm anticipating a buy position in here. Just not taking a trade right now, because we have look at this inverted this VWAP more for like already bullish. So we have entered trade in here. Stop loss is just below this week we have, and it should have to hold this VWAP, and we have this fairly gap as well. It could be 3 hour trade if it could give us, but look at this. Just anticipating this trade, not pushing the buttons. We don't need to push the buttons because I do not find any confident to push buttons for this trade. Oh yeah. And definitely I cannot risk that much amount of money, so not jumping, not at all pushing buttons for this trade. This is already a bad candle. Like it is already telling us that it may not be aggressively bullish from the previous 1 minute time frame candle. So just could roll down. It's and it we have to. I'm not saying it could just roll down, and the reason the other thing I'm really keeping an eye on this time right now. This is 11:27 right now, and 11 to 11:30 is chop, complete chop. I've seen so many times. It's because this new 4 hour time from candle and initial price action. You will see initial half an hour, 30 minutes, or maybe an hour, a chop, complete chop. If you could see just in here, look at this, the way it has bounced from this range, already bullish, failed to go below this low. It is already telling me it wants to go toward upper side. But if you go all the way shorter term time frame, I'm pretty much leery right now. Yes, we have highlighted this is our bottom. After that, we have highlighted this is my bottom right now. I was like, we have always have two possibilities. Either way, market could be aggressively bullish or bearish, or it could make a retest, hold the area, and then be bullish. So this is my local bottom on charts. Look at this. If this would have been aggressively bullish, so when it get this oil gap, I was like, you can jump for a trade. But so and put your stop loss below this low. It has to be aggressively bullish, yeah. But it did fail to be aggressively bullish from here. Look at this. This anticipation more of like what we have done is wrong. Most probably, if the stop loss is below this low, most probably it will be wrong. So yeah, now you can see that yeah, we got stopped out, and which is already telling us that this is not aggressively bullish right now. Market is not aggressively bullish. So what is the second possibility? It could make retest, then be bullish. So it could if even if it, yeah, look at this. This anticipation was wrong. The, being wrong in this anticipation is already told us that it is not aggressively bullish. So it could, second possibility is it could make retest and then be bullish. So this is a bottom still in there. My bottom is still is in there. On a bigger picture time frame, I'm still bullish on charts and still looking for upper side per second, which is 90, 94, 200, maybe further upward side as well. So why market is not going toward upper side from here aggressively is maybe because of this 1129, which is likely possibility to be more of like telling me this anticipation being wrong in this anticipation is already told us that it is not aggressively bullish. So we have two possible make a retest then go up, and why it was not aggressively bullish, the element of time 1130. So still my bottom is in, this is my low. I'm anticipating a market should have to give me a lower high at this range, not to go below this low, try to break this VWAP previous highs, and then 94 200 I am looking for. I may be wrong as well, considering the fact that this has been a complete choppy session going on. If you could see just 5 minute time frame after 9:30, this was 9:30. This is five. This is what it is. I was thinking. This is one more thing I was thinking about just yesterday, bro. I asked myself this question, bro. Do you give you everything what you want to achieve this week? And it's been weeks and weeks. Like it's been ages. Like, and the answer is no. I have not given my everything for what are my goals for this week? What are goals? What are my goals for this month? What are my goals for this today? And I realized like I was giving myself a way too uh too bigger goals. Like, oh, you cannot expect to be, for example, achieving $1 million trade in a goal in today. So you have to be realistic about your goals. Like, what is it? What is it? Should be realistic. Now it should be not like, oh, I want to make a million today while I have a 50 or $100 account. So you cannot be saying today. I'm talking about today, like the goal with the element of time. And yes, you can make a goal, same $1 million in a year, which could be realistic. And while if you have $100 account, you cannot make this is too much difficult because you cannot make this goal for more of like making a million in a month as well, which is also seems to be not realistic. So being realistic, chasing realistic goals is very important, while keeping an eye on element of, for me, like um the goal for this week is realistic. I believe I can do this, but and you have to I would say This is the question I'm always like asking myself. Do you give your everything for what you want to achieve for this week? I don't think so. This week I have not given my everything. Not at all given. Today's just to be in front of the charts. If you could just be in front of the charts, you will always get your piece of a bite. You will always get a very good trade if you could just push yourself to be in front of the charts, remain focused. Um, I was like, I cannot watch the market. I don't want to. I'm already feeling this, that. So this false expectation we do on ourselves. Or you have to tell yourself, bro, just push yourself, just push yourself for the bright future you always wanted to live. Um, so these are the time like that will make you to be to being at that point in life, like you'll be feeling, oh yeah. And then you realize at some point, yeah, you push yourself. This is how the sacrifice or hard work do come into play. So I really have to do work on that. Yeah, if you, it is all about what do you want to achieve in your life and how desperate you are chasing that life or chasing that goal. For now, I always have a goal in my life. Like I always wanted to have a goal. I always wanted to achieve big. I always wanted to be think big. But always in my life, I have not taken those steps that could lead me to chase my goals. uh, I was always on a handset. I was always saying I will be doing, but yes, you have to think big, but you have to start small. Yeah, this is the thing I was thinking about yesterday as well. And yesterday I did not watch the market whole day. Like I was like, "Bro, if I could be able to spend just an hour in front of the charts, and it will be fine. At least I have done something." And really spending 1 hour, like not cannot be hindsight. And just spend an hour in front of the charger and then fall asleep. It's fun, but this is the thing I realized yesterday as well, bro. You have to win small and every single day, and those small win at some point in life compound. You will not realize. You will not realize. You will not realize. But um, those small wins will compound one day in your life. You will not even realize you have achieved so big, and then you look back. Oh, I was just doing normal. Like I've just done nothing. But your mind, the neurons in your mind would be that much strong enough, and they will be always chasing to achieving something, maybe big, small. Um, they will have strong tendency to push you toward upper side on charts. So this is quite important candle right now. So this is what I realized yesterday, bros. Win small every single day. Tell yourself, I'll be doing this, do that. Yesterday, I gave myself, I want to be just watching the charts for 1 hour, just watch the charts for 1 hour. Woke up, I gave myself a target to be in the gym before 7 o'clock. I was maybe at 7:05, 7:03. I was at gym, and and coming back home before 8. I have to be at home. I was at home before 8, and then I went for sleep. Before I went for sleep, I was like, before 1, I have to be in front of the charts. I put my alarms on while sleeping, and I keep on sleeping. Yeah, alarm do ring. I closed the alarm and I went for sleep as well. And then I woke up at 2. So I failed to achieve this today, and I was late 2 hours. Like I come in front of the just 3 o'clock, so I was late. So this is the thing: is I cannot be able to do this trade for today. So look at this. Look at this. I was just anticipating, and this is my bottom, looking for a lower high, then go up, but it has went down. Um, this is the thing. The only caveat to this trade that may not play it out is a very slow, very choppy price action. At what level? Weekly fair value gap high. So I'm not confident. Look at this, the way it has opened. Look at this, the way it has opened. Yeah, these lows I'm not really confident on. These local lows could be knocked off, and then market could be bullish as well. So far, sorry guys. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm like, oh, cannot do with anything with these kind of people. So, anything today. In that case, you chase a very small trade, chase a very small dream. Oh, yeah, and all the time, every single day, considering the right now moment situation, because you have a job, I have a job, so I have different conditions every single day. I have to go to job, travel. So maybe at some point I can watch charts. Some at some points, at some point I cannot be able to watch charts. So considering that, you have to be realistic about charts, and you need to be sleeping. You need to be take rest as well. So the most important thing is like, for me, trading important, and fourth is woman. Like if this the other at fourth, fifth point, like maybe at some point I find somebody. So have to be realistic about that as well. So yeah, if I find somebody attractive, somebody's good, if you understand me. So I have to be down. I should have to be down. Why not? Yeah, for that reason. So yeah, so winning small is very important. So yeah, so right now my goal is to be just watching and observing the charts, and not to be in hindsight. For example, if you could say winning small, not to be in hindsight watching this, the price action on a market. Fuck you, I wanted to watch this price action for 5 p.m., but I cannot. um I'm not good downstairs. No way going downstairs for no reason. I have to be in front of the house. So yeah, for right now, because they are calling me to go downstairs to do some irrational thing I do not want. So right now, small goal is, for example, to be. So yeah, if I would have been in front of the charts at 1 p.m., 1 to 7 8, 7 8 p.m. in the night, my goal would have been to be just watching, observing, thinking about charts, and not to be in hindsight. And yeah, so the same thing, we start at 3 p.m. This is 4:45 now, and I have to be continue to be watching this afternoon session until unless my sister, they're visiting us, so they will arrive, I will be in here, I'm not going anywhere. So my goal will be to be in front of the charts, watching and observing the charts. If I can be able to get a trade, not to be in a hand. So this is the goal right now. Winning small is, we'll see, maybe in the night time. I go to the gym if I feel like it, if we'll see. But we'll see. So far, if you could just watch and observe the charts right now, I'm still bullish as long as we're trading above this high. We have been holding this level nicely so far. This is 11:46 now. If not 11:50 to 12 time, market gave me a sign to be bullish. In uh, 12 after 12:30, I will be leaning bullish on charts, looking for the upward side price action on the market. Still in bullish. There's one more thing as well. Like if man market has to go to upwards, it will give you, it will always give you, it will always tell you that it is gonna go. So I don't need to be rush. I don't need to rush. So we have two possibilities. Maybe inverting this valley gap, aggressively bullish, go up, hold this area view up, then disrupting all of those highs, could go up, create lower high, then go down, then go up as well. So these are the possibilities that I am watching and observing right now. So it could just roll down as well from here, possible, because it's weekly fairly gap high, very slow, very choppy price action. And what I am assuming right now is this is my bottom. It could, if at this range, if it could give me a local bottom on charts, I will be looking for upward side projection. 93,500 all the way in this kind of, like, I mean assuming or expecting give me a lower high, maybe going up then go down in here, then give us this projection, maybe just giving us a lower high to this range, then try to bullish on charts. Winning small is very important, man. For ages I used to tell myself I have to do this, I have to do this. I have been not doing those things. um but I would say that 2025 was was a better year. I would say 2025 I do chase some things, but it was not too big, but we do chase running. I finished that. I do chase 90 days running, my goals, everything. We'll finish this. um do chase my to be consistent in a gym, consistent. Do getting profitable, not very big. Do find my edge as well. 2025. Yes, we do may have made a lot of mistakes. All that. 2024 was a better year. Consider how I was living. 2023, 2024. Mentally way too stronger, physically stronger. So still a lot high to go. Dream bigs. So yeah. So far, look at this candle, man. This is a rejection candle from, you cannot deny, could just roll down. Could just roll down, just go up, could go up, then go down, could go down, then go up. That's why you have to be leery and tunes. And if you could just watch out this price action on 5 minute time frame after 9:30, you have to try your best to avoid these kind of days, not to be pushing the buttons. Look at this 9:30 till here, till now. Has done nothing, nothing. So yeah, so it is just this afternoon session we may have volatility on charts. So that's why, like, bullish case scenario for all of those highs and these highs. And there's no trade. There was no trade on yesterday morning session as well. Yesterday morning session was we have a non-farm employment news. This was this 9:30. If you could see, look at this, man. How can you, how you cannot, you have to word this kind of days. Like, this was 9:30, 9:15, 9:30. Yeah, after 9:30, what market has done? Nothing. And Asian session, nothing. London session, nothing. You have to avoid these kind of days on charts, and this slow down, choppy, spending too much time at this range is more of like spending too much time at this range is more of like telling me it could just roll down. And slowing down at quite a big level of resistance, which is this, is, oh, I have seen so many times like it market tends to roll down, and which is possible as well. I'm pretty much in concern with it. I'm leaning bullish. It could disrupt these previous highs. Yeah, it could disrupt these previous highs, could invalid, could disrupt those highs, then roll down, and it will be great. If it will be doing this, I'll be shorting the market. I'll be looking for rejection at this range above these highs, and then looking for short. But it could just roll down as well, which is difficult trade. But this is what I prefer to watch, by the way, on charts. Like in that case scenario, for example, if it has to just roll down from here, this is my top on charts. After that, we have this high. It should have to just roll down now. Let's see. So I do not want to keep this one in here. This is the previous high. The previous high is this one. So this is this previous high of high low. After that, we have this high, not to go above this high, not to go above this high. Invert this 5 minute time frame failure gap and then be bearish if it has to be bearish. And it can be bearish too as well. So far, I don't know, guys, which way market could go from here. So far, it is very slow price action going on. Still, maybe because of this afternoon session. Yeah, slowing down at this range is already a sign it could just roll down. I'm bullish, leaning bullish right now, but in my mind there's one more thing going on, which is this: just roll down. This may not happen now. Like this may not happen in maybe an afternoon session as well. This may happen in an Asian session. So I'm being bullish. Wanted to see market share to go to the upper side, but so far it is not going up. Maybe it is waiting for this afternoon session. We have 12 o'clock, so hourly 30-minute time frame close down. As we've just discussed right now, if it has to roll down from here, this is my previous top on charts. This is bullish case scenario. This is my bottom on charts. After that, we have this high, that high. I wanted to see market not to go above this high, just roll down from here. And we cannot deny this is possible as well, considering this is already a downside price action. This local trend. This local trend is already going down, higher low, another high low, and like this as well. Maybe it could be just going up, creating another high low, then roll down. Maybe just going down as well from here. So yeah. So for example, if for example at this point, this you can say that considering this could play it out at down, like market could go down from here, considering the way market has shown do come down at this range, fail to go above this high, create another high low. This is already a sign that yeah, it could just this is already a sign that as local it is going down, fail to go above this previous high, trade very close to this high, already a sign that 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 is it. Like it just roll down. And for example, if we do get the bounce from here, because we have this VWAP, this weekly fair value gap high, and this is this previous high on charts. Market do trade very close to this high, slow down, rejection. This will be another sign, yeah, that is better. So in that case scenario, we may be looking to go for a short if you just get the bounce from here. It could be at any point if we get the bounce from here, like just from here. If you consider this is the high, if it went above this high, then this weekly fairly gap high, maybe VWAP, this area, it could just roll down. So going to, if it has to go to a downside, I have two possibilities: could go up then go down, it could just roll down. Trading right now to go for a short, like for example, if it has to roll down from here toward lower levels, this is the top I am anticipating right now. At the sideways choppy at this range, I was just discussing with you guys. This is a weekly fairly gap high. Market could just roll down, and it could be just trading inside this weekly fairly gap. And if you could see on just on a bigger picture time frame as well, after this aggressive downward side price action, if you could see on daily time frame or weekly time frame, now for this aggressive downward side price action, maybe market try to settle down as well at this range. This is also possible. So in that case scenario, it could be just roll down or trading inside the range as well. We could be trading inside this range, and this is possible considering December was bearish, and we could be remain choppy. So quarter four, you have to be pretty much leery on market that it could remain bearish or chop, and it was bearish whole November, October, November bearish, so remain chop possible. So yeah, just anticipating. Can I go for sure? Down. If you disrupt this low, it could be way toward low levels. I have to wait for 12:30 now, which will be a start of afternoon session, and 12:50 to 1:10. If you consider market has rolled down, and in here you can trade this trade if you're confident that this could play it out. It seems to me that this may play it out. So far, it has shown no intent to be bullish. By the way, so far it has shown no intent. Maybe after 12:30 we could get a bounce. But for example, if you go for a short in here, you have to keep it tight now. And yeah, showing rejection from VWAP, coming back down, inverting this 5 minute time fairly gap, show rejection from 4 hour time frame highs as well. Locally, it is just telling me it wants to go down to a downside. If after 12:30 market, this is because this is up high. If after 12:30 market just get the bounce, fail to go above this previous local high, I will be leaning bearish. I will be may look to go for a short. So right now I cannot go for a short. I don't want to go for a short, putting my stop loss just way too above this high, which is too far from price action. So I do not like to draw too much rectangles because um, it makes the thing so much complicated. So let's do this. Um, I want to delete this level. Trend line from here to there. This trend line from here to there. To make our things easy. So yeah, now it is more like easy now. For example, yeah, your stop loss. For example, we have already anticipated a short in here. Now your stop loss should be above this high. I have anticipated this short because locally we are going down. We could be aggressively bearish from here. That's why it could make a retest. Maybe after 12:30, it could make a retest and go down as well, which is also possible. Stop loss. I wanted to see this candle close bearish, creating this fairly gap. Oh, these people are calling me, man. Not taking any kind of call. So this is the fairly gap now. It will be great if it keep this fairly gap open or just wicked inside. We'll be looking for this low, maybe continuation toward low levels. I'm keeping an eye on element of time, which is 11:18 now. If it invert this fairly gap, go above this high, then at 12:30, I will be looking for the market to give me a rejection at this range to go for a short. Um, so far right now, I'm not bullish at the moment. cannot go for a short because so this is the failed gap. It should have to keep it this open. If it is aggressively bearish, can I go for a short? Putting my stop loss above this high. Let's see how this candle close. If this candle close bearish, it will be good. So look at this wick inside this 1 minute time frame failure gap. Let's see market not to go above this previous 1 minute time frame candle high. It has gone above here. Now, if you could see in here, now your stop loss, considering this trade, your stop loss should be above this high. I'm just anticipating this short from here toward low levels, considering that if market have to roll down, could just make a retest, go up, create another high low this range, then go down as well. Let's see how this candle close. If I go for a short right now, like my stop loss I want to put above this high, which is 258, which is what I can. Look at this. If you could see, it has spent so much little time inside this 1 minute time frame fairly gap. Which is more of like telling me it could go down from here. Look at this rejection again. Let's see how this candle close. If this candle close bearish, I can go for a short. Can I go for a short? My stop loss is defined. My stop loss is just above this candle. I have to be leery because it is spending quite a bit of time at this range. But so far, this is already telling us that yeah, keeping this value gap open, which will be great. Maybe his market is waiting for 12:30. I want to see 15-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame. No, no, have to be leery, man. Have to be leery. Wanted to go for a short at this time. I was just anticipate. We have already anticipated a short in here, by the way, but did not push the buttons. You know, sitting still is the best reward. Five-minute time frame. You can't put your stop loss above this. I go for a short. But I wanted to see this candle how it closes. Can go for a short. My stop loss, wanted to keep it tight, man. High is at 92 190. My stop loss is just above this high. We have entered a short in here. My stop loss is above this high. She had to give me these lows. Yeah, stop loss should be fine. Stop loss is fine. If I go stop that, I'll close the charts. It should never have to go above this high, man. 190. Give me this low. It will be 3 afterwards. I'm fine. This is the high. Like, it will be great if market did not go above this high now. Once it went below this low, I'll be putting my stop loss above this high. 19 129, and I'm pretty much content with this as well. It is more of like it has come back inside this weekly fair value gap. It could be knocking all of those lows. Could be knocking this low as well. 91 600 as well. All of those lows. It's 12:30. This is good. Once this candle close, I'll be putting my stop loss above this hour. A 133.4. Or so my stop loss I want to put 133.4. 1.1% I'm risking. Oh, this candle is my stop loss is just above this high now. I'm actually closing this chart. I've closed this trade. I don't know if I should have to close this trade by the way, but just because we have this 4 time from fairly gap low or daily high as well. Shit, man. Just want to close this trade. This is not a good trade. Gap. It should never have to. I have closed my position by the way, so yeah. So we closed in here, man. I close in here. Um, Considering this is the daily high, that's why I closed my position. Yeah. Just because we have this daily, if we get the bounce from here, from here, this could be a good buy position. In that case scenario, we should have to anticipate a bottom. Let's see how this. So I'm anticipating this is my bottom now. This is my bottom now. So we get the bounce from the. I would have stopped out, man. Yeah. Do anticipate, but I close my position like I was like no. So I have done a great job, by the way. Which is bad. I should not be trading like this. If we get the bounce from here, we could be going all the way, disrupting all of those highs to the 4-hour time frame fairly gap, daily high, maybe VWAP as well. I'll be not looking for this high. Let's anticipate. Let's look for the buy position. My bottom is this one. For example, if I will be looking to buy right now at this range, considering this is my bottom, I have 7 minutes left. If 15 minutes after that, this will be bottom. I will just looking for these local highs. Maybe the 4-time gap high, or maybe this weekly low, not this high. Have to believe it. As long as my stop loss is not defined, I'm not pushing any buttons. You know what? I think I should have to not push any buttons right now. I should have just closed. Look at this wick. This is confusing. And when you're bullish, bearish on a chart once, which is actually confusing, we have to be not to push the buttons. Look at this rejection. Why it is showing rejection from this range? Let's highlight this low. Look at this. You cannot be bullish now. I can always get a trade below these lows for the continuation toward downside. I can always get for short, but I am not sure now if market has to not to knock this low, be bullish, or maybe it has to go down. I'm not sure about this. Um, sorry guys, I have to be out from here. I have to go downstairs. They are waiting for me. They want me to do something, so I have to be available for them. So I was just considering this is my bottom, but this is not my bottom now. Look at this. So it has inverted this value gap as well. But I do believe if market disrupt this low, it could be knocking on all the way to this monthly low as well. Cannot deny this. And yeah, look at this. On this chart, this low has been knocked off. Could be knocking all of those lows, man. Look at this. All of those lows means 91,600, 90, 91 as well. Cannot go for any kind of short. Can right now my stop loss is not defined. So yeah, I have to finish this live stream. Overall, we have taken a very small trade in here. It was a positive trade. We went for a short in here. I closed early. I was feeling a little bit of more like in concern because of this daily and 4 time frame low. We do get the bounce. If I would have not closed this position, I would have stopped out. I went for another short as well at this point. My stop loss above this, I was like, I'm not confident. I closed that as well at break even. So overall, a positive day, not a negative day. Um, my family is waiting for me, so yeah, to go downstairs now. I just wanted to discuss a couple of things right now, as we have disrupted this previous low on charts, and we have been chopping inside at the fair value gap high, weekly fair value gap high. I was like, it could just roll down, roll down, roll down. And if we disrupt this low, we could be knocking all of those lows in here to 91k, 90k as well from here. This is possible as well. So, and you have to be at this point. You can look to go for a short, considering that it has to be coming back inside this weekly fair value gap. And I'm not telling you guys to push the buttons. You should not be pushing the buttons until unless your stop loss is defined. My stop loss is not defined. I cannot go for any kind of short right now in here. I'm anticipating this is my top. If it has to go down from here, anticipating this is my top, which is this previous 5 minute time frame candle high as well. Have to be half an hour in front of the charts. I wanted to be in front of the charts for half an hour. I wanted to see 1250 to 110, man. Half an hour. Just anticipating right now, this is my top on charts. You can go to go for a short. We have disturbed this previous low. We have already come back inside this um, weekly fair value gap. Failed to be aggressively bullish. Very chop. Pretty much very chop. If you could see in here, pretty much chop at this range. Failed to be aggressively. We had disturbed the previous low. Could be knocking all of those low coming back inside this level as well. So yeah, looking to go for a short. This is my top. If you go to just 5 minute time frame, this is my this is it. This is my top on charts. Looking to go for a short.